I just want to like depict the world as beautiful, and I want to show the world as a beautiful place. I got into art because it expressed myself the best. Like, a lot of people would like journal, or they would sing, or I had friends that would just go outside and play hopscotch or whatever. But for me, it was always art. Art was just able to express how I felt about the world and about myself better than anything else really did. I kind of had like a rough family life growing up, so like my parents got divorced really young, and when I was younger and like going through that, I found that art had always just like helped me, like almost like it was like an escape from the world. So being able to escape to like myself motivated me to just like continue with that. But as I grew, I realized that that wasn't like the best way, was to just like get away from it. It was better to face it. So instead of going into art and reverting to my escape, I used my art to kind of like shift my view of like the problem or obstacle I was facing. And I was able to see the world as a more beautiful place. And it definitely changed me for the better. As I got older and as I progressed in my art, I realized that I had the ability to make beautiful things. And so by being confident in my ability to make beautiful things, I felt more confident in myself too, as something beautiful. I became Christian when I was in 8th grade, and that definitely changed how I viewed my art, because instead of seeing it as something that I just did for me or for fun, it was more to like glorify God, and it was like showcasing the talent that I've been given. And so that definitely changed like how I had a view on my art and on the world. So some challenges I've experienced as I've grown was definitely like not really wanting to grow, in a sense. Like I'd be like, all right, I'm good at this, I'll just kind of stay here. But then like other teachers or other people will be like, no, like do this, do that. And I'm like, I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. So really just like getting in the spirit of constantly wanting to like expand, and like whenever you get comfortable, like you're supposed to not stay comfortable. But I've been able to, by practicing and experimenting, I've been able to kind of overcome that challenge. GSA is definitely a big part of my artistic journey, in the sense that like after getting in and now I'm finally here, it's stretched me past my comfort zone by like taking me to different disciplines like ceramics and sculpture. By being here, I've been stretched outside of my comfort zone quite a bit. By branching out and experimenting and just going out of my comfort zone, obviously it's been a little difficult and it's kind of strained me a little bit. Like I slept in a lot on our free day, but it's also been really rewarding too. In the future, I know that art is always going to be like affecting me, in the sense that I know that not only am I going to grow in doing art, but it's going to help me grow as a person. Like I'm gonna always be looking at the world in different ways, always looking at it with different views. And even as my art changes, my view changes, knowing that it's always going to progress alongside of me, and it's going to progress me as well, is honestly just a really comforting thought, because I know that it's always going to be affecting me in that way.